Welcome to another episode of Jewellery Pod. Today's episode is about education, which is one of the pillar of the Jewellery Pod. And the guest is very special as he is full of knowledge and he's heading the education for IGI. Today we have Obaida Al Debs from IGI. Welcome, Obaida.
Thank you so much, Dee.
Thank you so much for joining us for today.
It's my
I'm
pleasure.
super excited to pick so many topics from what I know and I want to know from you that are also trending and most Googled questions about jewelry education.
For sure.
Before we start, I would love you to tell about yourselves to all of our listeners because you're coming from very rich experience of jewelry, not only education side, but you also have amazing experience with some great brands.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm Obaida Al Debs, Head of Education for IGI, as you said. I have around 10 years experience in a jewelry education field. Literally, I born in workshop because this is as a family business.
Uh-huh.
I am a stone cutter, handmade jeweler, and this is my passion, literally 100% jewelry. So I am a jewelry man. So any question, if you want in this field, I am the right man to ask. Only jewelry in that. Anything else, I'm not too good.
That's so humble of you to say. Talking on behalf of people that do not belong to the jewelry industry. However, I see and hear this a lot from the retailers that today's consumer know more than they should. It's not about more than they should, it's about awareness, which is not very much appreciated and liked by the retailers. What's your viewpoint on this?
Yeah. Actually, the most important word that you said in this question, it's some of the retailers. So really, this is like, I hear this a lot recently about that. Our clients now or our customers, they know more than our staff or more than our sales. So the social media, when it comes to our industry, to bring a lot of challenges, we can say. But always the challenges, there is a bright side for every challenge. Some of the retailers, some of them that they don't believe, let's say, on the impact of education or impact of training, always they thought this is a big problem. This is a huge problem for them. Why? Because at the end we are selling values, we are selling emotions. So to sell this value, you have to create this value. How you can create this value? By information, by details. The first mission for any sales, let's say consultant in the store, to create this value by the details. He has to deliver all these messages. He has to deliver our ideas. He has to deliver all the details of the piece about the diamond colored stone, the piece in general, for the client. So now we have the client, he has 50%, let's say, the details. So what is the problem? This is a good point. This is a very good point. So the problem comes that now our sales person or our sales consultant, he doesn't have much information to give it for the client. Why? Because lack of education, lack of knowledge. How we can fix this? Of course, by education. Of course, by training. So some of the retailers that they cannot analyze, we can say, the changes on the market. They don't believe on the impact of the training. Always they have the same sentence or the same problem. We hear that our client is more educated. This is very good thing, and half of your job is done. Like when he has so you have to just complete with him to build the trust, and your transaction is done. Your trust is built. This client, he will be loyal because we built for him the trust. We build the relationship with the client by our education. This is the only way. This is the only way that you can gain more clients. Of course, by trust. How you can build the trust? By details, by information. So we have to train our sales. We have to add value for the market. Look at another side of the retailers. That there is very big names in the market and jewelry market, and some of them, they were sitting here on this chair doing this podcast with you. They added very big value for the market. Like they transfer their companies from jewelry company to school. So now 90% from the people they are in the industry, the effective people in the industry, they are coming from same school or from 2 or 3 schools. When you ask them, they will say, yeah, we are belong for that school or we came from that school. Proudly, they are saying this. Why? Because the owner, let's say, or the chairman, or the leaders on that company, they believe on the training, they believe on the impact of the education for their people. So they add the value for the whole industry. So this is the point, or the, how we can fix this problem, if they called it problem.
It is about mindset. It's about how you address it. More awareness is never bad idea. Moreover, it was always the information and the right things were known to only very limited people.
Exactly.
Scenario has been changing, and we are talking about it.
Yeah.
What do you think are the most 3 important skills of 2024 a professional jeweler should have?
Okay, this is a very nice question. Actually, we can say for each training in jewelry industry, it's 2 parts. Always it's 2 parts. The first part, it's the knowledge training. Knowledge training, it's the training or knowledge about the diamond, about gemstones, the technical parts. We call it knowledge part. The second one, it's the selling skills. Selling skills. Selling skills, it's actually life skills. It's not only for selling. So when you get this skills, your life will become better. So the knowledge part, always, it's the easiest part, we can say, because, it's a slide, some slides, some material you will read, you will try to deliver it for the audience in simple way, that's it. But the selling skills way, or the selling skills part, it's the little bit complicated, because we are trying in somehow to build their personality in better way. So the selling skills part, I think it's now more important, and the most important skill, I see it now in the market, it's the storytelling. I can say the storytelling, build relationship, how they can build relationship with the client, because now the competition is very, very big in the market. So when we have a client, we have to protect him from our competitors. How you can protect him? By gain his trust. He become your client. So this is build relationship, and the storytelling, of course, because now many companies, very big names in the market, the base for them, or the base for their design, it's the idea. They are selling the idea. So this idea always comes from story. So we have to know how to deliver this story. Always I'm saying, like, even if you are selling 100 dirham piece, let's say 1 gram gold, you can build a story. You don't need to be a big brand to build your story. You can build a story from jewelry making. You can build story from diamond. You can build story from color stone. You can build story from designer. You can build story from anything, because it's an art piece. It's an art piece, even if it's not very much expensive, or it's not international brand. Each jewelry piece, it's an art piece, and it comes through very big process. And there is a lot of people. They work together to create this an art piece. So we can build a story in each step of this process. So storytelling, I think, it's very important. And of course, I love this skills. It's my favorite one. Is the active listening. Active listening, I think it's the key for success. I think this, from my opinion.
I agree with you in more than 100 ways. But also there's a thing, Obaida, that whoever is trying to build their presence in the market, they kind of don't realize that they're trying to sell ice to Eskimos. So over there, it's not only important, but it's dire mandatory need that you should stand apart.
Exactly.
And as someone who's representing such a great institute, IGI, who's actively working in certification and authentication of the jewelry along with education, what are the courses that you have built for the retail owners?
Actually, for the retailer, or let's start from the beginning, for any training, as a trainer, I'm telling you now, as a trainer, you have a target. You will create your target, depends on the needs of the audience. So we have a target. When we start the training, we have to achieve this target. If I'm doing a gemology courses, as IGI, we have we are a very big name in gemology courses. We have a target. That target, it's when we finish the course, all the audience, they have to be graders. They have to know how to grade the diamond. This is our target. But if we are dealing with retailers, the target, it's totally different. because I don't want the retailer to be a
Great.
graders. This is not my target. It's not only about to do the training and go home. As a trainer, we have concept. We have to deliver this concept. It's ethics. So always I'm saying, to be a trainer, it's your mission. It's not only to deliver the information. They can replace you with the robot. Easy. Anyone he can read the slides. As a trainer, the most important point or the most important mission we have to switch on the passion inside the audience. So we have to know where is their passion and follow this passion and switch it on. So to make them search and to make them digging in the industry or to make them follow their passion. So this is our mission, let's say. With the retailers, the target of any training, it's to help the sales or to help the sales consultant to complete the deal or to close the transaction. So I have to deliver for him the information or the details or the knowledge about diamond and the gemstones in the way that it will help him to close the deal. So I don't want him to be a grader. I want him to close the deal.
And what do we call that course? So because I see this from your talks that it's going to be a very comprehensive course. It will be a mix of knowing the stones from selling the stones.
Exactly.
So, and what do we call that course?
Exactly. Actually, this is, we can say, a new course in IGI. We developed it recently. We developed this course. We have this course many years before, but we developed it in the way that it will help retailers. It's called Retail Sales Program, or we called it RSP.
Okay.
Retail Sales Program, it's a small program, 3 days program. First day we will talk about diamond, second day about colored stone, and third day about the selling skills. But in general, even if I am talking about diamond, even if I'm doing the training about gemstones, I will train them in the way that they can use every detail or every information to close the deal. If I'm talking about 4 C's, let's say, I will tell them how to use the 4 C's in the deal. If I'm talking about clarity, how they can speak about the clarity. If we are talking about inclusion, let's say, how they can use this inclusion to be a benefit for the client. So this is the sense, this is the soul of the RSP or the retail sales program. And it's tailored course. This is very nice point that it's tailored course. So we will create the course, depends on your needs. I will not do the course directly. I will go to your let's say company and do the course. I have before to go to your stores, your boutiques, to check what you have, the production, to check your collection, to check your stuff, your people. I have to see where they are. From this point, we can build the training. So it's tailored course. And also the days that we can do it, let's say you will tell me that, okay, I don't have color stone. Why you have to give me? Okay, we can do it, let's say 2 days diamond, 1 day selling skills, 3 days selling skills, 5 days selling skills. It's up to you. So we will try to find where's the weak points with the owner or let's say with the leader of that company. We will try to figure out where's their problem and we will try to fix it in the way that it will help them to close the deal more than to just give the information and bye-bye, we finish. It's not like this.
Talking about learning and educating people, what efforts are made by Institute or what you as an individual think that learning of the education should be given to kids early? Like, do you guys do any campus visits or do you guys visit some schools where you tell that, this is also a good way to think your career? It could be one of your career options as well.
Actually, this is a great idea, and we think about it a lot. I think in near future we will start to have this visits for the schools and even for universities. Recently, like in the beginning of 2024, we started the programs for internship. So we start to give internship for the people that are interested on the industry. But with the universities, always there is a lot of communication and it takes very long time, but we are trying on this. We are trying, and very near we will be in more than 5 or 6 universities. Actually, we did this, but with the government.
Okay.
And we are trying to do this with the government institutes. And also, we are doing, we can say the same idea. In Gold Diamond Park, we are going there. We have some communication with workshops there, so we are trying to find the people that they want to start their business, they want to start their own brand, and to help them in any way. Even for our student, when they complete the courses, we are trying to help them even in anything, in license, and all this small details. We are trying to push the student to the maximum. Even when he finishes the course, it's their place. IGI always, it's the place that if you need any help, you have to go there, and we will try our best to help you.
Okay. Obaida, don't you think that today's jewelry industry is torn between lab-grown and natural diamonds? However, still being in this region, it is lab-grown are still not winning yet. But I do feel somewhere that natural diamonds are losing their value, investment value, with advent of lab-grown. Is it true?
Actually, in my opinion, I think the comparing itself, we have to look at the both sides to know how, if we can compare the lab-grown with the natural or not. The natural diamond, it's always will be the natural diamond. Lab-grown, especially now on this time, like with the good prices of lab-grown, it's bring more clients, let's say, for the industry. So the people, the new generation, almost like new generation, if they want to wear the diamond, but they cannot afford the natural diamond, so they will go for the lab-grown option. Lab-grown. So we have new clients. So for the lab-grown, we have always new clients coming for the industry that they want something very daily, something delicate. They want to try the experience of the diamond, but maybe they cannot afford, or maybe they have different reasons to buy the lab-grown diamond. So lab-grown diamond, it's not that thing that stole the shine of the natural diamond. Natural diamond, it's always natural diamond. We have the audience of natural diamond, and lab-grown, it's something very beautiful, very nice. It comes for the industry. It brings for us new audience. So we cannot compare between the lab-grown and the natural diamond from that perspective, because it's totally different. We have different audience. We are in different field, let's say. So, I will.
Thank you for this. This is really amazing perspective to look at lab-grown and natural diamonds.
Yes.
As a normal consumer, who's walking in the store for the first time, what three things they should take care in their mind while picking up lab-grown diamond?
Exactly.
What they should be knowing.
Exactly same what they are knowing about natural diamond. Because lab-grown diamond, it's a diamond.
Yeah.
It's not relative for diamond. No, it's diamond, but it's man-made diamond. So if we are talking, let's say, about CZ or cubic zirconia, it's relative for diamond. So it's not a diamond. So, but with lab-grown, it's diamond. It's exactly same. Everything, chemical composition, it's carbon with some boron, with some nitrogen. It's exactly similar, but man-made. So the exactly same thing that we are looking, if we want to buy a natural diamond, we have to look when we are buying a lab-grown diamond, like 4Cs, like clarity, color, the cut, all these things, it's exactly same. Even the certificate, it's exactly same certificate with, of course, small difference that this is lab-grown certificate and this is natural certificate. So it's same things. 4Cs.
How does the certification helps in when you're buying a jewelry which is not made out of solitaires? It is made with like smaller diamonds, the tiny ones.
Trust. On certificate, it's trust. It's more valuable. Trust. It's more valuable more than diamond. So certificate, it will help the retailer to build the trust with the client, especially in a place like Dubai, because Dubai we have, I think, more than 60% from our market. They are not residents. They are tourists. So we know the names. We know the market. We are from industry. So we know who's this guy and who's this guy. But for the tourist, let's say someone is coming from Netherlands. He doesn't know. He doesn't know GCC. He doesn't know the Middle East. He doesn't know the names. So, I have very nice and beautiful boutique, but this is not enough for them, for the client. So the certificate, especially if it's international name with international institutes and good name, trusted name in the market, it will help to build the trust. This is the key. When you build the trust, you close the deal. That's it. No need 2 or 3 people to build this. Our industry, it's built with trust. So we have to do anything to gain this trust from the client. And this is when the certificate it comes.
Obaida, despite being the Silk Route for the world, still, I'm talking about the region specific. The LabGrown is very popular in US. LabGrown is also gaining great popularity in India, China also. But this region in particular, I know people in person that they have very negative association with that. What's the reason behind this?
I think the marketing. Only the marketing. See, I am Arabic. I am from this Arabic person. I am from this society, let's say, okay? LabGrown, recently we start to know about LabGrown.
Right.
If I'm talking in general, always, I will repeat it again, we are from the industry. So we know this is happening from 5 years, 6 years, 7 years in the industry. So we know this. But if you want to understand the mentality of the client, you have to think as a client, or you have to be the client to understand the client. So recently, in Middle East, let's say, or in Arabic culture, we start to know about the LabGrown. There is no marketing for LabGrown in this area. Like I remember before, I think 1 month, there is one TV show. It's very popular, Arabic TV show. They invite one jeweler and they start to speak about LabGrown. And everyone, they got shocked. So when he said that you cannot know the difference between LabGrown and natural by your naked eye, believe me, I got more than 200 calls that day. Like all my cousins, my family, my friends. Really, Obaida, we cannot know the difference? I said, yeah, really. Really, there is a LabGrown in the market? Yes, there is a LabGrown in the market. Really, we can buy, let's say, tennis bracelet in 10,000 dirham? You can buy tennis bracelet. People, they don't know. There is no marketing for LabGrown. So recently, I think they start step by step, especially now after the prices, it become stable a little bit, let's say, on the market. So the people, they start to know more and more about LabGrown. We start to see brands opens only for LabGrown. New brands. People, they start to think about build a business or try a business only for LabGrown diamond. So now we start to see this marketing more and more in the market. So I think this is the most effective reason why it's not like America or US market. US market from 5 years, LabGrown, it's very big hit. And there is one reason, I don't know if I have to say it, but
please say it.
Here in GCC, it's totally different place than any, like especially Dubai. So the income of the people, it's very good in GCC in general. But in different countries, different Arabic countries, the people, they got rich later when they become a little bit old. Okay, so the old people always, they are loyal for the natural diamond. So when the LabGrown, it comes, loyal people, natural diamond,
they freak out.
Exactly.
They freak out as if they have put dinosaur in front of them.
Yes, exactly.
But that's not. But that was a real experience I got to face in Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, even in Doha. Though they are like fashionably very modern and way ahead of curve, but I saw a strong resistance while speaking about LabGrown.
Yes, because they are very loyal for natural diamond. Very loyal.
But also, this is fact. It's not something offensive or we are targeting.
Of course,
or we are labeling someone like that. But that's fact that this is what it is a root cause.
Exactly. We can see the story from always two sides.
It has
negative side and positive side. Positive side, of course, this is amazing thing. Okay, I don't think there is a negative side. Little bit, okay, but it's not a huge. But as I said before, new generation, it comes for the lab diamond. So we have a new audience. So the audience of the natural diamond, we respect them. We respect their mentality. They are loyal, especially Arab people. They are very loyal because they enjoying the natural diamond. They have this emotional connection with the natural diamond. So the new generation they are coming for the lab grown. Just we need more marketing, I think. More marketing and more focusing so we can gain more people or more audience for the lab grown.
Someone like you who is interacting with all categories of people, even to outsiders, you have that understanding from inside the market and outside the market. What do you think are the upcoming trends in the jewelry industry that going to explode very soon, or it would be good to hop on them right away?
I think the colored stone, it will be more trendy. Colored stone, it's already trend now, but I think the people, they are going for colored stone more, and plus the colored diamond, especially with the colored lab grown, because before colored diamond, it was only for the, super elite people. So 0.01 from people, they can afford colored diamond.
Yeah.
But now with the lab grown option, we start to see a lot of colored diamond, like blue diamond, green diamond, pink diamond, lab grown, yellow diamond, vivid yellow diamond. So we start to see amazing pieces, really amazing pieces, lab grown. So I think it will be the next trend. Plus the gemstones, and especially the new trendy stones, like let's say Pareba. If you follow the Pareba line on the market, it's such amazing. The profit is very high in the Pareba. It become very popular. The price, it become super high for Pareba because it become trendy stones. So I believe that a lot of stones like Pareba, tourmaline, it will be hit as a trend on the market. I believe in spinel, always.
Yeah.
I believe in spinel. So if it become trend in near future, just remember me.
But the world of gemstone is like mysterious. The more you go deep, the deeper you get inside.
Yes.
It's tough. It's interesting, those who know color stones. But yeah, thanks for sharing that. And I'm really not sure whether I should discuss this on this platform, but with this latest news that De Beers is discontinuing manufacturing lab grown, what's your say on this? Because I feel it's always have been on my mind that they are the one who create the market, and they are the one who advertise, and then they are the one who also put a pause on it. So do you see this as a marketing move, or do you see this as a benefit for the industry, or what's your view on this?
It's a very complicated question. Very complicated question. As I told you, always for each story there is two sides.
Right.
I believe always with the bright side. I am the man who always follow the bright side for any story. So De Beers, when they stop work, let's say with the lab grown, there is a lot of news comes for the market. But in my opinion, I think this is a good thing, good marketing. And at the end, everything will be on the right place. With De Beers or with any different companies, if they are working on the lab grown, or if they are not, if Swarovski, they work with lab grown, or if they're not, everything will be on the right place. Natural diamond, it will be on the natural diamond place. Lab grown, it will be on the lab grown place. And moissanite, cubic zirconia. So we will have more options, and everything will be stable. I will ask you something that from very long time in the market, we have lab sapphire, right?
Yeah.
We have lab ruby, right? But why we did not, or why we cannot see this huge marketing bubble about lab sapphire or lab ruby? It's on the market long time. It's exactly same chemical composition of the ruby, lab ruby, because it's marketing game. That's it. What happened with lab grown? It's very big bubble, marketing bubble, and it's good. From in aside, it's good. Always I follow the bright side, so I want to see the bright side from the story always.
What else, Obaida, do you think that Dubai operates like season to season? Summers are usually lean, but that's also the best time to prepare for yourself for the season. And as per you, from someone who keeps very strong eye on the market movement, what would you advise retailers should be, preparing themselves with?
I will speak, let's say, in GCC market.
Yes.
This is where I came from this market. I think GCC market always, they like to follow the big names.
Mm-hmm.
They like to follow the international brand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I hope to know
Because
why.
they can.
They love to follow all the international brands. So always the most safe plan to see what the big names they are doing
Mm-hmm.
and to get the inspiration
Mm-hmm.
from them. We don't want to copy them
Mm-hmm.
because GCC market always they are following
Right. They do.
the international. And this is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
This is my personal opinion. Maybe
Mhm.
it's right, maybe it's wrong. But my personal opinion, always if you want to see where is the market going
Mhm.
in GCC, look at the international brand, where they
Mhm.
are going and get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just get the idea and try to create a new
Okay.
thing, create
Mhm.
new pieces, create new ideas
Mhm.
and follow the market, be on the market. This is in general, we are
Mhm.
talking in general. Of course, there is so many artists, people
Mhm.
they are working in jewelry, artists, designers, they are creating their own lines, and this is very, very nice. And I
Mhm.
think this is, the sugar or the what
Cherry
it's
on the
called.
cake.
Yeah, exactly. The cherry on the cake that in the market, those designers. But in general, the market it's always following the
The trend,
trend,
international trend.
the international trend of the international brands.
Talking about trends and talking about designers that you work with, like because as, IGA is also actively training amazing humans. What's the most practical information, practical tip you give them, which helps them to survive in this competitive market?
Yes, actually, for the designers, always we are trying to guide them
Mm-hmm.
to see all the sides
Mm-hmm.
of the industry, because the designers always they come with full of passion.
Mm-hmm.
They want to design, they want to create, but always they are missed the part of the reality.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, your design it's amazing, but it costs 2 million.
Yeah.
So what the point of your
It's
design?
good to have something that ticket size for the down the line, but as a beginner, yeah, it gets tough.
Yes, exactly. So we are trying always to
Mhm.
help them to see all the sides. We are sometimes like create a trip
Mhm.
for workshops, for factories to make them see
Mm-hmm.
how it's going on the industry. Also, we are trying to guide them for some of our trusted suppliers or trusted jewelers, trusted workshops by IGI, to go there and to check and ask, see the market, see the prices, see what is the trend things.
Mhm.
So, okay, I respect that you are very good in design and you can design anything, but also you have to follow the market, because if you are out of the market and you are thinking out of the trend
Mhm.
where it's going, you will lose at the end. So I can teach you how to draw very well, but this is not enough.
Mm-hmm.
I have to teach you, I have to guide you where you can start,
Right.
from where you can start, how you can start, what you want, what is your needs, and how we can fill all these needs. So this is actually our biggest target, always with the designers. With the gemologist, it's easier actually.
Yes.
But with the designers, because I told you they are coming with full of passion, so we have to control them in the way that we keep this passion on fire,
Yeah.
but in
Also make them very practical for
exactly,
this world.
exactly. So this is, I think, what we are trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that we are doing this. And
With the advent of technology, how do you think AI can help in lab in screening the lab-grown diamonds, or do you feel that there's a role of AI to enhance our day-to-day work for your lab? If may I ask.
AI, maybe it will replace us, not only that in one day, but our industry, it's built by emotions,
Right.
right? So I will give you the technical side.
Mhm.
I will give the AI the technical side. I will give the robots the technical side. Okay, if they want to take it, it's I'm happy for them. But the emotional side, never ever
Mm-hmm.
any AI can touch it.
In terms
So-
of efficiency, I'm talking. For example, if it takes today, like 6 man hours to grade certain number of pieces, with you using the new latest technology or with AI, we can probably do more. So, do you think it can help in efficiency? Do you think replacement is something surely an interesting topic, but
Yes.
what I feel that many other industries are using it for their benefit and have definitely curbed their cost in
Mm.
many regards.
Mm.
They are doing better work what they used to do probably last year.
Yes.
So they have modified the AI
Yeah.
for their benefit, not for their not to challenge their probably human resource or.
It could be like this, but at the end, I believe that when we grade any diamond, any piece of diamond, even if the AI grade this diamond or any tool, let's say, like there is a lot of tools or a lot of machines they can grade the diamond, we need the human opinion at the end. So, okay, I will give the machine the diamond, it will grade it for me SIH color. I have to recheck this
Mhm.
because the grading, it's an opinion.
Mhm.
It's something not easy to grade a diamond. So you need opinions, not only from one people, or not only from one expert, or not only from one grader. You need 2-3 opinions from 3 graders,
Mhm.
from 3 experts, to know that the range, we are grading the right range. So I think the AI, it will help the lab, let's say, but it's not the only solution.
Mhm.
It's part of the job. Maybe it will make the job bit faster, but at the end it's a part of the job because we need our opinion or the
Mhm.
expert's opinion. We need it. The AI cannot give opinion. So this is what I think about that.
Let's reconnect after 2 years
Yes.
on this.
Yes, let's see.
Obaida, you have shared you have shared some gems from
Mm.
your knowledge and all the places you have been to, what all things you have did so far, and it was an amazing conversation. Also, you have been to many places. You have stayed there. You have worked with different nationalities, but also major part of your career was groomed in Dubai, or you have spent major time in Dubai.
Yes.
So, what do you have to say about Dubai as a land, Dubai as home for many now,
Yes.
and how do you see Dubai as?
I see it as my home. It's the heaven of the opportunities. I think Dubai, it's the right place. It's the best place,
Mhm.
not only the right place to start any career. Dubai, it's a city filled by tons of years of experience, experts, big companies, big names. So we need, of course, we need to do a lot of efforts, especially in our industry, because it's niche business.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Our industry, it's not easy, but it's very nice. It's very beautiful. You have to work hard to gain any information, or you have to work hard to gain any experience. Dubai, it's the bright side on this. Dubai, it will help you always. If I achieve my target in the future, always I will be thankful for the city
Mhm.
that it give me the opportunity to meet the people that they help me. I reach for any position or for any the future, let's say, because of those people.
Mhm.
They guide me, they teach me, they was really leaders
Mhm.
on the industry. Dubai, it's the environment for all those people to be comfortable,
Mhm.
to work with freedom.
Right.
We have the freedom to do anything in the industry. We have the freedom to think in the industry. So this environment, it will give you the courage
Mhm.
to go forward, because you will know that if I work, I will gain. Done. This is the rule. This is Dubai rule. And many people here in Dubai, they are investing
Mhm.
in the people. And also this is great, as Sheikh Muhammad also is saying, investing in people. So many companies, they believe on this. So they are investing on their people. So for people that they want to start
Mhm.
on this industry, they will find a lot of lines. They will find a lot of ways that they can, let's say, pre-polish and polish their experience to achieve their targets. So I think there is a big part of the biggest part of my heart. It's here in this city.
We all love
because
Dubai.
yeah,
We all
yeah,
love Dubai for all the good reasons. Obaida, we'll conclude this conversation with your ultimate message as the flag bearer of awareness and education for the industry. What ultimate message you would leave to all of our listeners?
Knowledge, it's the power. Always. Knowledge, it's the power. More knowledge, more power. Just to try in any way to gain the knowledge. You know, in Arabic, we have very old words. They are saying gain the knowledge even if it's in China.
Mm-hmm.
Because before there is no planes to go to China, so it's very hard to go to China. So gain the knowledge even if it's on the Mars, not even on the China. Knowledge, it's the power. So do anything to gain more knowledge, and believe me, there is no one information it will go for nothing or it will waste it. You will use every information that you will gain it in this industry or in this business. You will use it. Everyone, all of us, we start very small. We start as a sales, or we start as a jeweler or handmade jeweler, you know, do only polishing for 12 hours per day. I start like this in workshop, and then I went to the retail. I started as a sales, and even assistant sales I was. Every experience or every information, I got it, I use it. I still use it until now. So fight for this. Knowledge, it's the power always, and it's the only thing that it will give you that courage to, you know, fight with yourself to achieve your target. So.
Thank you, Obaida. It was lovely speaking with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And really, it's my pleasure to be here with you today. I always looking forward for all your sessions and all your podcast with the amazing people. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro.
Thank you for sticking around with us for an amazing session of Jewellery Pod. We will meet soon in next episode.